take to get your teeth fixed? Perhaps a few dollars, perhaps some time. Well, what if our next guest says, you don't have to wait so long to get it done, and she can be of very good assistance to you. You want to stay tuned for this next interview. The Chief Innovation Officer and Vice President of Marketing for AcceleDent is Kathleen Malispina. Kathleen, how are you?
Fantastic. Glad to be here, Dave.
Glad to have you with us as well. There's a lot of excitement here at the CES Unveiled press event, so we had to fight our way through your table to get an idea of what you guys are showing here. Tell me about fixing my teeth.
So our product is called AcceleDent Aura. It's a Class 2 medical device that's been cleared by the FDA, and it's used in conjunction with orthodontics, such as braces, to help speed up tooth movement and orthodontics by up to 50%.
So this is actually going to do sort of the same thing as braces, but a whole lot faster?
It's actually used in conjunction with braces, and it can help speed up the process, exactly.
Okay, so does it add considerable expense to braces, basically?
Well, every patient is unique. So you can think about it as between 10 and 15% premium over your orthodontic treatment that you're going to your orthodontist for.
And give us an idea then how it works. You can kind of show us what you're doing here.
So this particular device called AcceleDent Aura is used, it's a take-home device by the patient. It's used 20 minutes per day, and it's hands-free. So the patient puts the product in their mouth.
It looks like it's vibrating.
Yes, it is. It's very gentle. It's 25 grams of force at 30 hertz. So for example, chewing is 5,000 grams. So it's very, very, very gentle. And the patient takes it home and wears it 20 minutes a day throughout the course of their orthodontic treatment. And it helps to speed up their tooth movement.
And apparently they don't speak a lot during this process, because I would imagine that it would sound really weird.
No, actually, as long as you're not opening your mouth, you're fine. You can text, you can watch TV, people game. I mean, anything that they do incorporate into their daily life.
Or if you're a ventriloquist, no problem, perhaps.
Exactly.
As long as you're keeping your mouth closed.
Right, exactly.
You realize you're talking to a talk show host, so that's like impossible for me to do.
Well, it's just a gentle little bite, and people have found it's very easy to incorporate into their daily life.
So this is sort of a rubberized kind of a thing, plastic, rubber, gentle, obviously.
This is a mouthpiece, exactly, and it attaches to the activator, and inside here is a mini computer, and turns it on, very easy on and off. And then when the patient wants to recharge it, there's a USB connector.
Look at that. Now, see, I would not have guessed that the mouthpiece would have a USB adapter there. So open that up again for you. Got to check this video out at intotomorrow.com, and you're going to see what Kathleen's talking about here. This is pretty clever. Now, this is obviously something new in orthodontics.
Exactly.
And has there been enough study to kind of give us an idea that this really does make a difference?
Yes, we actually did human trials at the University of Texas Health Science Center in San Antonio.
Human trials. Well, that's much better than monkeys, I guess, right?
It was a randomized control trial, and the results of that trial were used to gain FDA clearance. So yes, indeed, very strong.
How can any Into Tomorrow listener or viewer get one of these AcceleDent units then and say, well, it's going to work for, and also let's talk about ages. Is this predominantly for kids that would normally have braces as they're growing up?
We found that both children and adults are very interested in speeding up their orthodontic treatment, and it's actually available for everybody. So as long as they go to an orthodontist and get the prescription, the orthodontist dictates that treatment is right for them, they can get it. It's actually available across the United States, and the best way to find out a doctor near you is to go to AcceleDent.com and put in your zip code, and you'll see the practitioners that offer AcceleDent.
Okay, so it's got to come from one of the orthodontists, basically, who's obviously trained in using it properly and letting the patient know how to use it properly.
Right, as a Class 2 medical device, it is a prescription only, correct.
Gotcha, all right, so I can't walk away with one and just vibrate my mouth for a while.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, not that I'd want to, but now how long would somebody use this? I'm not sure if you mentioned that or not earlier. But.
So actually it's used throughout the course of their treatment. So however long the doctor prescribes orthodontics for them, they use it every day.
Okay, but for how long every day?
20 minutes per day.
Okay. Wow. And then is it like wearing skates, and when you take them off, you feel like you're still skating? Is your mouth still vibrating?
No, it's quite gentle. And actually, the product has, at the 10-minute mark, it pulsates very gently so that people know they're halfway through. And at the end of 20 minutes, it automatically shuts off.
Okay, and how's the response been from both practitioners and, more importantly, patients?
It's been fantastic.
I would expect you to say that now, come on. But
Such that we're actually at over 1,000 practice locations in a very short period of time, and we now have thousands of patients right now in treatment.
And how much is it?
So typically every patient is unique, but it's about 10 to 15% additional on top of the cost of your orthodontic treatment.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a price X dollars. It really depends on what's happening and the whole treatment itself.
Exactly.
Kathleen, thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and we've learned something new every day, including how these vibrations can make a difference and speed up dental treatments. And it's got a USB connector, so it's high tech.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Dave.
It's our pleasure. You certainly want to visit our website at intotomorrow.com. We'll link you to Kathleen's site and all of our guests here at CES, or you can stop by AcceleDent.com, AcceleDent.com. We're back with more from Las Vegas as Into Tomorrow continues. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.